What makes a lion's chase the most feared pursuit in the wild? With explosive speed, precision timing, and a hunting strategy refined over thousands of years, the lion turns open plains into a battleground of instinct and endurance. Today, you'll witness the most incredible hunts and chases ever caught on camera. Raw power, real strategy, and the unstoppable force of the king. Across the dry plains, a lone lioness moves steadily until she suddenly encounters a pack of wild dogs closing in from multiple angles. Within seconds, the pack surrounds her, forming a tightening ring as they test her every move. Realizing there's no escape, the lioness charges forward, delivering a powerful counterattack that breaks the formation. One wild dog is pushed back, throwing the rest of the pack into confusion. Wild dogs rely on teamwork and relentless pressure, while a lioness excels in explosive strength and precise defensive strikes. After a tense struggle, the pack realizes they cannot overpower her at close range. They gradually retreat, leaving the lioness standing in the settling dust, worn but still dominant. In the wild, courage and composure can turn the tide of any confrontation. At the edge of a broad river, a pride of lions unexpectedly becomes trapped when the bank collapses beneath them. The adults manage to climb the steep, muddy slope, but two young cubs struggle to gain any grip on the slippery ground. The commotion draws the attention of nearby crocodiles and hippos, territorial animals that react quickly to movement along the water's edge. The cubs sprint along the bank, trying desperately to avoid the sudden lunges from the river. In these harsh waters, crocodiles hold a major advantage with their speed and precision below the surface. As the pride retreats to higher ground, the cubs are unable to follow. A difficult moment in the wild where the environment, not the predator, decides the outcome. In the backyard of a lodge, a nyala believes it's in a safe space. But that sense of security shatters when a lion suddenly appears from the tree line, charging straight into the enclosed yard. Startled, the nyala bolts toward the far side, desperate for an escape route. In its panic, it slams into the fence, losing balance and momentum. The lion quickly closes the distance, taking advantage of the nyala being trapped against the barrier. Nyala are agile runners in open terrain, but in tight, human-made spaces. In a shallow river, 3 lions carefully wade across, trying to reach the opposite bank. But beneath the murky water, a territorial hippo notices the intruders and suddenly bursts to the surface. With a powerful charge, it sends waves crashing toward the lions, forcing them to scatter in panic. Hippos are extremely territorial, especially when animals move through waters they consider their own. Using agility and quick reflexes, the lions leap onto the riverbank one by one, narrowly avoiding the advancing hippo. After watching them from a distance, the hippo eventually sinks back into the water, reclaiming its domain. Across the open plains, a lioness spots a flock of vultures gathered over a carcass. Lowering her body, she edges closer, waiting for the perfect moment. Then, with explosive speed, she charges forward. The vultures scramble into the air, but one hesitates just long enough for the lioness to leap up and catch it mid-flight. Vultures have massive wingspans and powerful soaring abilities, but when grounded, they need a few seconds of running takeoff, an exposed moment that leaves them vulnerable to sudden predators. Across the dry savanna, a lone hyena wanders in search of food and unknowingly walks past a resting pride of lions. The moment they notice the intruder, the lions rise and form a semicircle, closing in with steady, deliberate steps. The hyena tries to defend itself and look for an escape route, but the pride's strength and numbers quickly overpower it. Hyenas are tough animals with powerful jaws, yet against an organized pride of lions, even their resilience isn't enough. Across the open plains, a pride of lions spots a pack of wild dogs chasing a rare pair of twin buffalo calves. Recognizing a valuable opportunity, the lions move in quickly, using their sheer size and strength to approach the chaotic hunt. Wild dogs excel at speed and teamwork, but against the mass and power of adult lions, they have little choice but to pull back.
Get in tight on those two.
Within moments, the lions take control, pushing the wild dogs away and claiming the calves as their prize. Across the dry grasslands, a lone lion encounters a massive herd of buffalo advancing toward it. Realizing the danger of being surrounded, the lion retreats, but the herd tightens its formation, forcing it to scramble up a nearby tree for safety. Buffalo are known for their strong herd instincts and aggressive responses when predators enter their path. In large numbers, they can overpower even the most formidable hunters. The herd gathers beneath the tree, watching closely and waiting. Only after several tense moments do they begin to move on, deciding the threat has passed. The lion cautiously climbs down and slips away. On the savanna, even the king must sometimes yield to sheer numbers. Along a cracked riverbank, a fully grown hippo wanders near the water when it suddenly spots a pride of lions ahead. Lions rarely challenge a hippo, but with their numbers high today, the entire pride moves in, creating an unusually tense encounter. Hippos possess tremendous strength and one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom, yet on land and alone, they lose much of the advantage they hold in the water. As the lions close in, the hippo chooses not to fight head-on. Instead, it turns and rushes back to the shallow river behind it. On the dry grasslands, a leopard has just brought down a small antelope and begins its quiet meal.
Red Rose just made an appearance.
But the moment doesn't last long. A male lion approaches from the distance, moving slowly with its eyes fixed on the fresh kill.
So you can hear the cheetah starting to make noise. Yes.
For a brief, tense moment, the two predators face each other. Then, the lion lunges forward, using its overwhelming strength to claim the advantage. The leopard knows that resisting would be futile. On the edge of a drying lake, a male antelope is locked in a tense chase with a lion. In desperation, it leaps into the water, hoping to escape the predator on land. But while the lion waits helplessly on the shore, crocodiles beneath the surface begin closing in from multiple angles. Caught between two threats, the buck has no choice but to rush back to land, straight toward the lion. This time, however, it doesn't flee. Using its strong horns, the antelope stands its ground and thrusts back at the lion. Realizing this prey won't be easy to overpower, the lion eventually backs away, giving the buck a narrow path to safety. In the wild, survival sometimes belongs to those brave enough to fight back.
Oh yeah, I thought it was done.
Across the dry grasslands, a large herd of buffalo is moving together when they spot a young lion perched high on a dead tree. The cub clearly climbed up to avoid danger, knowing that setting foot on the ground now could be life-threatening. All it can do is cling tightly to the branches. Buffalo are known for their strong herd instincts and can react aggressively whenever a predator is found near their path. On the dry ground beside a shallow pool, a pride of lions spots a crocodile slowly making its way across the bank. Believing it to be an easy target, the lions close in from all sides, ready to take advantage of a rare moment. Their first strikes come quickly, but the crocodile twists sharply, using its armored hide and powerful tail to push them back. A crocodile's thick scales and low, solid build make it extremely difficult for lions to overpower on land.
Very detrimental for the lion.
Seizing the brief opening, the crocodile inches back toward the water and slips beneath the surface.
Hissing, growling kind of sound, yes.
A lone lion is stranded on a small rocky outcrop, surrounded by shallow water with no easy escape. As ripples spread across the surface, a herd of hippos moves in, clearly aware of the intruder above them. One massive hippo breaks forward, surging up with tremendous force, narrowly missing the lion as it dodges aside. With danger rising, the lion leaps into the water and swims hard toward the bank. But just when it seems safe, another hippo erupts from below the surface, lunging upward, thankfully missing by inches. Hippos are highly territorial and often confront any predator that enters their waters. Across the dry grasslands, a lone lion comes across a large herd of buffalo. Before it can react, the herd charges forward, forcing the lion to scramble up a nearby tree for safety. Buffalo are known for their strong herd instincts, and when moving in large numbers, they often drive away any predator that approaches too closely.
Okay, just stay seated.
The entire herd gathers at the base of the tree, staring up with firm intent, making it clear that coming down now would be dangerous.
Decision by going up that tree. Look, watch.
With no other choice, the lion remains perched on the branch, waiting for the herd to move on. In the end, every lion hunt reveals more than speed or power. It shows the instincts that evolution has sharpened for millions of years. On the plains of Africa, no chase is guaranteed, and even the strongest predators must adapt, learn, and fight for every moment of survival. If today's encounters showed you how remarkable a lion's strategy truly is, then the real question remains. What happens when the next hunt doesn't go as planned? Join us in the next story, where new chases, new rivals, and the
can hear the cheetah
untold
starting
side
to
of
make
the
noise.
wild await.